chosen one. Listen carefully. This is not just another message. This is not something you clicked by curiosity. Your name was called above. And that is not a metaphor. If you are hearing this right now, it means something shifted in the spiritual realm. A moment where heaven leaned closer to you. Many will hear this, but only a few will understand it. You are one of them. Slow down your thoughts. Calm your breath, because this message carries weight. My dear child, before you were seen by people, you were seen by me. Before you were misunderstood, you were marked. There are moments in life when I stay silent and moments when I speak clearly. This is one of those moments. Your name was spoken, not because you are perfect, but because you are prepared. You have been through things you never thought you would survive. Seasons where no one checked on you. Nights where you questioned everything. Moments where you felt invisible. I saw all of it. And I did not abandon you. I was shaping you. Chosen ones are not chosen for comfort. They are chosen for responsibility. That is why your life felt heavier than others. That is why you matured early. That is why your heart feels deeper. You were not broken. You were trained. Now listen closely. When your name was called, it was not to scare you. It was to awaken you. There is a calling on your life that cannot be fulfilled halfway. That is why distractions were removed. That is why certain people left. That is why doors closed suddenly. Not everything that walked away was a loss. Some things had to move so you could move forward. My child, you have felt this shift recently. A seriousness in your spirit, a pull towards silence, a desire to separate from noise. That is alignment. I am calling you higher. And higher always feels lonelier at first. But do not confuse loneliness with abandonment. I am closer now than I have ever been. Chosen one, you are entering a season where your thoughts matter more. Your words carry more weight. Your choices create faster consequences. This is not punishment. This is elevation. When a child is trusted, they are given responsibility. I am trusting you. That is why I am asking you to let go of old reactions, old habits, old versions of yourself that no longer fit where you are going. You cannot carry yesterday's mindset into tomorrow's assignment. You already feel it. Certain conversations drain you now. Certain environments feel heavy. Certain behaviors no longer satisfy you. That is not boredom. That is growth. Your name was called because you are meant to stand when others hide. You are meant to speak when others stay silent. But hear me carefully. This calling does not require perfection. It requires obedience. You do not need to know every step. You only need to take the next one. Trust is built one step at a time. Now pause for a moment. If this message feels like it is speaking directly to your soul, type, "I am ready" in the comments. Not for attention, not for validation, but as an agreement. Because what you agree with, you activate. Chosen one, there will be tests. Not to destroy you, but to confirm you. You will be tested. In patience, in humility, in silence. People may misunderstand your distance. They may call it pride. They may call it coldness. Let them. They do not see what I am building within you. You are being refined, not removed. This season requires discipline. It requires restraint. It requires listening more than speaking. Because I am teaching you to hear beyond noise. Soon, your presence will shift rooms. Your words will calm storms. Your consistency will speak louder than any explanation. But first, you must finish this inner work. Do not rush it. Do not compare it. Do not explain it. Protection sometimes looks like isolation. Chosen one, your name was called above because I trust your spirit with what is coming next. And what is coming will require clarity, strength, and courage. In the next part, I will reveal why this calling feels urgent, what you must avoid in this season, and how to walk forward without delaying your assignment. Before you leave, do one thing. If you are committed to walking this path, comment, "I accept the calling." And if you want to continue this journey, like the video and subscribe. Not everyone is meant to hear what comes next, but you were. Chosen one, you stayed. That already tells me something about you. Most people turn away when the message becomes heavy, when truth asks for responsibility, when silence demands courage. But you are still here. That is confirmation. Now, listen even more carefully. When your name was called above, it was not only for who you are, it was for who you are becoming. This is the part many do not like, because calling brings clarity, and clarity demands change. My dear child, there are things I must ask you to release. Not because they are evil, but because they are no longer aligned. Some attachments feel safe, but quietly keep you small. Some habits feel familiar, but block growth. Some relationships feel comforting, but drain your spirit. You already know which ones I mean. That inner discomfort you feel is not confusion, it is conviction. You are being invited to choose depth over distraction. This season is serious because what comes next is sacred. Chosen one, you are not being rushed. You are being prepared. Delay has protected you. Waiting has strengthened you. Silence has sharpened your hearing. Now I need to speak to you about discipline. Not punishment, not restriction, alignment. Discipline is how power stays clean. Your time matters now. Your energy matters now. Who has access to you matters now. You cannot say yes to everything and still say yes to me. Boundaries are not rejection. They are obedience. There will be moments where you feel misunderstood again. Moments where people say, "You changed." Let them say it. Growth always looks like distance to those who refuse to grow. You are not becoming colder. You are becoming clearer. And clarity feels sharp to those who benefit from your confusion. Chosen one, I am also calling you to forgive without reopening doors. Forgiveness frees your heart. Wisdom protects your future. You can love people without returning to old cycles. Not everyone who apologizes is meant to stay, and not everyone who leaves was meant to return. Trust me in this. Your discernment is sharpening. Listen to it. Now hear this carefully. What I am placing on your life will attract attention. Some will be inspired. Some will be intimidated. Some will try to distract you. When they sense your focus rising, do not announce your moves. Let results speak. Silence will protect you more than explanation ever could. Chosen one, this calling is not about being loud. It is about being consistent. It is not about proving yourself. It is about standing firm. I am teaching you how to move without noise, how to win without pride, how to lead without forcing. Soon, you will notice something shift. Opportunities will open quietly. Favor will follow naturally. You will be in the right place without trying to be seen. That is alignment. But do not forget this warning. Never rush what requires reverence. Anything built without me will demand maintenance you cannot sustain. Anything built with me will grow roots deeper than storms. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are positioned. Chosen one, your name was called above because I trust you to walk this path with integrity. You will not do this perfectly, but you will not do it alone. When you feel uncertain, pause and listen. When you feel tired, rest without guilt. When you feel tempted to explain, remember, silence is strength. I am not asking you to be fearless. I am asking you to be faithful. Faith moves even when emotions shake. Faith stands when clarity feels incomplete. Faith obeys before understanding. Now, take a deep breath. If this message confirms what you have already been sensing, comment, "I walk in alignment," not as a ritual, as a decision. And if you are committed to continuing this journey, like the video and subscribe. Not everyone is ready for what comes next, but you are. Stay steady, stay grounded, stay obedient. Your name was called above because what you carry must be carried carefully. I am with you.